If you are there, come and join me. Facebook wouldn't let me go live in the actual event. You've got to wonder, haven't you? So come and join me if you are there. Let me know. I should be live in the Positive Vibe Tribe. I hope that I am. If you are there, come and join me for the next 15 minutes as I bring you through the week ahead. Drop me a comment and let me know. So I hope that you are, yay, there's some comments there. Now I have to comment to see your comments again, so hopefully it is working. How are you all doing? I hope that you are doing well. Wow, it's only Monday, feels like Friday already, doesn't it? So much energy going on, it's insane, and it has started to build across the weekend, to be fair. Are you feeling it already? Can you feel this tension energy that is in the air? Write the word tension for me in the comments if you can. And it also means I can see if the comments are there. Or do I need to put my phone on to see the comments? Drop me a comment. Having fun and games with the comments. Oh, isn't it wonderful? So, Facebook is on form as always today. Let's just say that. Right then, so I'm just going to crack on, lovelies, because it's really key this week, I feel, for you to understand the energies that are at play. And as always, I am going to say readings are for entertainment purposes only. But what I will say is this week there is a lot of tension in the air, so be warned. Now that tension is caused by people being suspicious about other people's issues, all right? Other people's issues, other people's ways of being, other people's actions, all right? So be aware of that. People are asking me if I've gone live, so we really have got problems here today. So just be aware there is a lot of tension building this week. It is caused by old fears coming up. Old fears are creeping in. Remember, Mercury retrograde energy is building. It is taking you backwards to come forwards. Remember that. So there is always an opportunity for clearing when it comes to this retrograde energy, and this one is no different. So as I say, there is a lot of tension building around people. There may be some heated conversations even, because people are feeling suspicious as their old fears come up. So therefore, if you have got triggers, be warned. Those trigger buttons may be pushed. Now there are also the potential for trust issues in relationships. Write the word trust if that is you. So just be aware of it. Because there is this trust issue within relationships. On the whole, it would be intimate relationships, but it can cross over into other relationships. Do you trust the people you are associating with? Do you trust the people you are doing business with? Be mindful of all of that, because what is going on this week is that anything within our relationship, and this is in your intimate relationship, so if you are someone who has been holding back your feelings or your fears, and especially feelings of not trusting people and being suspicious, then those feelings that you have suppressed are now going to rise for you to have to deal with them. All right, so yes, there are niggles. However, be very, very careful. Hi John, you found me. That it is not fear presenting itself as intuition. Be careful about that. Ask yourself, take a breath, pause, ask yourself what is really going on here. It is a week, you see, for us to learn, to recognize, learn and understand what it is that we genuinely value in our lives. So be aware of that. So there will be choices to make this week, lovelies. Those choices are all about improving things. But you know, if you're dealing with a load of crap, you're going to have to sort the crap out, lovelies. I'm sorry, we can't get to bed a days dragging bags of rubbish with us. So you may have to make choices around money, and you may have to make choices around relationships as well. But know that these things are going to come from old fears, old triggers, and recognizing what you value, what you want. So if you're in a relationship where there is no trust, this is not going to be your week. Let's be perfectly honest. This is not going to be your week. Yeah, so if you're panicking about trust and fear, you need to learn to breathe. You need to learn to center yourself and get very real rather than buying into the fear that may be playing out around you. Now this week we can also be finding ourselves very excited about new beginnings. We're going to be wanting to do something new. But we also have to watch for being overly confident and making poor decisions because of that energy, that excitement energy. So watch for that. Also watch for over-promising. Stop over-promising on things that you cannot deliver. And that can be in work as much as in your personal lives. Watch for over-committing, over-giving, saying you're going to do more than you can actually do. Get real and be real to avoid the energy of disappointment and therefore arguments. There is an argumentative energy dominating this week. So watch that because you feel excited and buzzy about doing something new, that you don't sign up for something that is beyond your capabilities right now. Yes, we should always stretch ourselves, don't get me wrong, but just be mindful of that because we don't want you over-promising, under-delivering, and then feeling like you are failing because that will set you backwards. And what we are seeing this week is that where we do that, if we do that, we are then very quickly going to see how other people pay the consequences for our actions. All right, it is a week where we will feel we need to take action, but as I say, be careful that that drive is not coming through from fears, insecurities, old energies, and old triggers, especially when it comes to those arguments. So what does that mean? It means that this week you are going to need to leave your comfort zone. You are going to need to get out of your comfort zone to, I'll use the word expose yourself, it's show yourself to the world or to the people in your world, the truth of you, not the person you've been portraying yourself as necessarily. There is a need to reveal yourself. There is a need to leave your comfort zone if you want to create something. You can't create new in your old space, and you'll hear me saying this all year and driving you mad. All right, so it is one of those weeks where we need to get very real. Now you may be feeling in the need for love or in the mood for love, maybe I should say that, but it is a season to be very level-headed in love, and we are going to recognize that practical support, supporting each other, being practical, being helpful, stepping in where people need that help, we're going to realize that that is love. We really are. It's not the roses, chocolates, whatever. It is feeling supported and cared about in this world. So what is going to feature very strongly to you is where there are relationships that you do feel supported, and or where there is a relationship that you don't. That is going to become very clear this week, so be aware of that. It is a week to stay grounded. It is a week to also stay grounded financially. Because you want new beginnings, watch your spending, watch all of that. All right, there are things to come into play. Many of you will feel like you're back at the beginning and coming back round in that loop, but that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. Don't worry about it. You will still be coming forwards in a new way. Remember Mercury, we're in that pre-shadow. It is about coming forwards now with old stuff, perhaps, using old skills, through old connections, old networks. All of that older energy is going to come to play in your new world, so be aware of it. For some of you, there are opportunities to come in. Look at them. Stop being afraid to look at the opportunities that are being presented to you, especially emotionally. All right, pay attention to that. All right, there is also this need to stay focused on money. I'm being shown that again. Stay focused on money. You need to know how much money you've got in the bank. You need to know how much money you've got going out of the bank. I always say to my clients in my business coaching, don't see it as expense. Expense is a hard word. Instead, see it as inflow and outflow. This is a week to check your inflow and your outflow. Now, when it comes to business and work aspect, you're going to have to get up, honey, and you're going to have to get on with it. That season has now firmly begun. Probably today because of the shifting of restrictions here in the UK. But it's very much in your work and business aspect or your daily life, as in the stuff, if you're not working, the stuff you fill your daily life with. You need to get up and you need to get on with it. That is the only way you're going to move your life forwards. Now, that could be sorting out old stuff, literally dealing with old clients in work, reselling to old clients, getting your old clients back in. Now you can open your doors again. Can you see how all of these aspects are coming into play? I love, love, love divine timing. It's on one hand, it's a powerful week, but it could be a hard week as well. When it comes to love and relationships, there is this new beginnings, new ways of being, the need to be yourself more than ever before in your relationships. All right, so be aware of that. Stay true to yourself. But remember, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and reveal yourself to others. And that means using your mouth as well, speaking your truth, revealing your truth, and owning who you are if you want to be respected and loved in this world. Those that don't respect you and love you, quite frankly, do not belong. So pay attention to that. When it comes to spiritual and personal growth, it is about getting that balance right. It's still there, balancing the material needs with the spiritual needs. That is all still going on this week, so be aware of that. So lots of emotions to walk through this week, lovelies. I suspect you will already have been having that tension build since Friday, and we certainly need to watch for those of you who are in a relationship that is a little bit rocky. This may not be one of your better weeks. However, if you don't tackle things, nothing changes, and then you can't sit and moan about it, can you? So speak your truth as gently as you can. Be aware that there is an argumentative energy here. Tension is hovering in the background, wanting to trigger us, wanting to push us. But as I say, what you need to remember through this journey this week is spiritually, that is because the universe is squeezing you to let go of those old fears. So I hope I have helped you. Have a powerful, powerful week. Keep those comments coming. I will drop in tomorrow and check them and read them, if not later, but I'm off to coach my purpose group. Have an amazing time. Now, do you remember I did my Lost 3-day challenge? I announced it today when that is happening, so scroll through and you will find it there. The link to sign up for that free 3-day Lost challenge. And if you were on it, loved it, send your friends that way, all those friends who need to come along. Have an amazing week, but remember, calm, calm. This could be a week for an explosion. Enjoy the ride. Bye-bye.